Hello, my name is Chris Adkins, and this is my social change model project. And the topic that I decided to go over is social media is too effective. Now, what does that mean? Well, I have 4 points that I will be going over throughout this presentation. Those being, social media brings people together. So, social media allows companies to reach consumers. Social media can spread misinformation quickly, and social media can spread hate due to that misinformation. But before we get to those points, let's start with social media brings people together. Social media allows groups of people with similar interests to be brought together from anywhere in the world. They can talk with each other to expand their knowledge on that topic and can even gain new ways of thinking about it. This communication between these multiple people, can create a bond between them and can even lead to a friendship just based around them enjoying a similar topic. So, moving on to my next point here, social media allows companies to reach consumers. And I'm going to be using TikTok for a couple of these examples in these coming slides. So, in America, as of February 2023, there have been 150 million Americans with accounts on TikTok. 5 million of those are businesses. So, meaning they have businesses from anywhere in the United States have an account that allows them to outreach their community in an attempt to bring in business and sales. This allows people to see their products and see what they have without actually going to a physical location. They can just go onto their website and order it online. This brings in revenue for all of these businesses that otherwise would not have. This allows a connection between the companies and consumers by allowing them to have a platform in which they can show off their products and for people to be able to buy those products. So I've talked about two major positives that social media bring, but I'd like to now talk about two negatives. And one of those being social media can cause misinformation to be spread very quickly. If a major event were to occur, that's likely what people are going to be talking about on social media, which causes it to generate a lot of traction and a lot of false information can be spread from people that are just attempting to get attention from that event. It's so it can be difficult to determine and separate fact from fiction. So it's important to look at information on the event only from accredited sources and trustworthy sources. And unfortunately, most times people will not do the fact checking themselves and will only look at what's either first posted and will believe that to be true, or they will look at what aligns with their beliefs and will automatically believe that is true, regardless of any information coming out that disproves that. So, unfortunately, a lot of this misinformation that can be thrown around for these events can lead to hate. This misinformation and all this hate will likely be targeted towards a certain group that will take all of the blame for the events that have occurred. And all of this misinformation and hate being thrown around can lead to ignorance and people automatically believing what aligns with what they believe. But all of this misinformation can also lead to fear, not only for a reader, but also for the group that's being targeted. The readers can then be fearful of the group that's targeted at the hate, and the group that is the target for the hate will begin to fear for themselves and their well-beings from these people that will automatically assume the first thing they read is what is correct and what they believe is correct, which more often than not is not correct. So here are my sources. I'd like to thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope you have a wonderful day.